we made a video last week about Julian Nagelsmann, how he's perfect. Diego thinks he's perfect for the Tottenham project. I don't disagree. I think he's a great project manager. And I do think if he was the number one option for both teams, he's going to pick Chelsea. I think many managers in the league would, in the world would. However, I'm kind of opposed to signing him personally. I'd rather sign Luis Enrique. Personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hot take.
I know you weren't expecting that.
I'm not. I see. Oh, okay.
No, go ahead. Okay.
I was gonna say I'm not surprised because I feel like Chelsea's philosophy at the moment is like get whoever's hot, right? And right now he's kind of a hot man to take at the moment.
I think okay. So I feel like we're in this project. We're in this project right now. Julian Nagelsmann, perfect project manager. We discussed that. Okay. If this was the beginning of the season and we had to make a signing, I'd pick Nagelsmann for this project. Pre-spending January transfer window, right? At this point, I don't necessarily want that much of a project manager because he's young. It takes a little bit of time for his ideas to be implemented. Definitely much better than Graham Potter. But that's what he is. Is a much better Graham Potter, in my opinion. I think it'll take time. He has the pedigree, whatever. But he's young. He's not as experienced. Doesn't mean he's not successful. Because I do believe if he came, he'd be good. But personally, I'd rather pick the experienced manager, Luis Enrique. He's really good at managing apparently as well, and he wants to have his opportunity in the Premier League. So I would not be opposed to him over Nagelsmann. The only thing I have with him is his recent club record is not good at all. That being, I believe, Roma and Celta Vigo. And even Spain has kind of been whatever. But that's my spiel. That's my spiel on why I'd pick him over Julian Nagelsmann. Not to say I would disagree with the Nagelsmann signing. I'd be very excited about it. And I would not. I would celebrate it. I'd back him the whole way. But that is my spiel. There you go. Or address. Whichever one.
I mean, I think they'll pick Nagelsmann. Sorry, I butcher his name, but I think they'll pick him.
I was going to say, well, I don't know who they're going to pick. I know who I want Tottenham to pick, but we're so slow and incompetent that I have no idea if we're actually going to do it. For Chelsea, I have no idea. I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't. Do I wish you would go for Enrique? Yeah, because that means we get Nagelsmann. But we'll see. We'll see. I get your point, though. I think you have a fair point. I understand what you're saying.
I think, being a Chelsea fan is very exciting right now because, we do have Real Madrid coming up. We're going to lose that. I've lost the hope.
Damn.
I know. I'm still going to be there to back my boys, but, 2 weeks ago was a different story than right now. However, I do think Chelsea are going to have their pick.
Today's performance, I agree.
Tottenham, yeah, that's why. Tottenham's waiting until summer.
Yeah.
Chelsea,
I agree.
We're hearing differing reports, but Chelsea seems to have the power to sign whenever they want. They want to go through, I think, 4 or 5 candidates, interview them, the whole process, but they're not going to necessarily wait till the end of the transfer window, or to the end of the season, sorry. And that gives us all the power to pick anyone we want. I know Carlo Ancelotti's name was brought up a little bit, but not really consideration.
I heard
Zidane, of course, Pochettino, but I think no contact has been made between those two yet. Tite, Brazil manager, was mentioned too, but that's like he has as much. He's interested in the job, so am I. It doesn't mean that. So we have our options, and I hope they go with the right pick, and whoever they get is going to get backed. But I just hope we pick the right one for us. And there's a lot of people pick because there's a lot of people just got sacked. Even Thomas Tuchel. He just said yesterday. He's like that. He basically said that he would try to get the Chelsea job back if he didn't get the Bayern Munich job right now.
Did you guys see what Fabrizio updated like 12 hours ago about the Nagelsmann to Chelsea? He said that.
Probably.
I think I sent it. I'm not too sure. He said as soon as possible, new contacts with Nagelsmann took place today after talks and approaches started 2 days ago. He still remains the favorite candidate, stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if they announce it in this week or next week.
I'm not surprised. He also says Chelsea want new head coach as soon as possible. Luis Enrique is appreciated. He'd be keen on taking the job. We also want Ruben Amorim. That's also a candidate as well, but we haven't contacted him at all. Another name was De Zerbi from Brighton, but not really. Cause he has a clause that he can't leave until the summer, and he's not the manager we want anyway. So yeah. I mean, that's also pretty much my spiel. But that's my Enrique over Nagelsmann now. However, we should pivot to Tottenham a little bit, given that Nagelsmann and Enrique are both unavailable for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe PSG sack their manager and one of them comes in. I don't know. Something. Would you take Graham Potter or Brendan Rodgers?
No, fuck no.
Oh, God.
Sorry, language, but no. Brendan Rodgers is a no. 100% no.
What about the magic he brought to Leicester?
Come on.
That's great. That's good magic.
You need some magic. You're kind of dead in the water.
Rafa Benitez? Hold on. Rafa Benitez?
Oh, my God.
Big Sam? I don't know.
No. Honestly, the weird thing is I would actually probably take Graham Potter.
Oh, God.
I think he is a talented manager. I think he was put in the wrong situation at Chelsea. Let's be honest, the situation at Chelsea is very, very interesting right now. Let's not talk about the second half of the table. You can see Chelsea at West Ham.
Let's first of all, we're in first place on the second half on the second page.
Excuse me, and we're in fourth. All right, calm down, pipe down.
Let's go. Come on, Andres.
I know, and excuse me, sir. Don't talk about the bottom half of our table. There's 3 of us, and 2 of our teams are in the bottom half, so therefore we should talk about it. All right, so relax. Relax. Put some respect on the bottom half of the table. That's the most interesting part of the season at the moment. Everyone's talking about the bottom half of the table.
That's true. That's a great part about relegation right there.
It's a historic relegation battle right here. It's historic.
No, what I was going to say is, the Chelsea position is interesting, but like the fact that we are so upset with Tottenham fans, are so upset with the situation right now and how shitty it is and how bad it's going, and that we're still fighting for 4th right now, and we're in 4th right now, I think is like almost it's a testament to we have a good foundation. We just need to make the right moves soon, and correctly. And so that's why I still have hope. That's why I do think someone like Graham Potter, I know it was a very terrible time at Chelsea. He did not impress whatsoever. I still think he could show up big and be a great manager for us. Obviously, I would prefer Nagelsmann. I'm not going to lie, but I think both are valid.
Sorry, go on, Andres.
I was going to say, controversial statement here, but I don't think Graham Potter is an actual good manager. I think his time at Brighton was actually just backroom staff helping him out, the scouting making him look good, but it was actually the players that they brought in made him look really good, and he got exposed at Chelsea. Now, this is an overreaction. But switching over to West Ham real quick, I saw a report today that West Ham actually reviewed as Graham Potter as a potential replacement for Moyes if he does get sacked, and they said they didn't want him because they believe that the backroom staff actually made Graham Potter look good at Brighton, and their top finish was only 9th. So they said they weren't convinced by it. I'm just saying. I don't think he's that good of a manager.
I will say that, so I'm the most first-hand experience we have with Graham Potter because of Chelsea, right? Graham Potter was thrown into the lake with bricks attached to his feet at Chelsea. Like there was very little chance he was going to succeed because he's not that kind of manager. He's not that you come in to an already successful club, you get the players you want, and boom, right? I think Graham Potter's perfect for a project team. Chelsea's a project team, but we're not a project team. It's a very unique situation. It's because we're a project team, and that project can be done within a day. But the players, the parts of the project can be done within a day. It's just the right person to put them together. He's not that person. Tottenham, however, I said this in the Nagelsmann thing too. Tottenham have a longer year or two project on their hands. And the whole thing with Graham Potter is that his ideas don't really mesh into a team for a year and a half. And Tottenham would be, I think if he goes to Tottenham right now, that'd be perfect for him because this summer got to be a clear out or got to be clear out / huge, massive input. And that
was
gives an opportunity.
He has to, that man has to go.
Sanchez.
Get him out.
Sanchez is gone.
Please.
Lloris could be gone.
Yeah.
Or Lloris, I mean, yeah. Or more like new goalkeeper coming in. Harry Kane's probably gone. Even so, I don't know. But Graham Potter if Graham Potter can get a backroom staff similar to Brighton, that gives him the same kind of thing, and he gets the young players, young / undeveloped players that come in that can develop with Graham Potter, give him a year and a half, and then you're going to be golden. And then Graham Potter is going to be just like Brighton, but with a higher ceiling because higher potential and higher foundation than at Brighton. So I think Graham Potter would be a perfect signing. Now it's just a matter of Daniel Levy accepting that he has to wait instead of signing some stupid signing just because it's a name.
Agreed.
And thinking they're going to win, and then the cycle continues in 8 months, right?
Yep.
So, my spiel.
Agreed. 100%.
Yeah.
I have nothing to add. That is accurate.
Thank you. That's what I'm here for.
I just killing the game. He came in here locked in today.
What can I say? I mean, I do know Graham Potter was offered. I don't know. I don't want to say offered the job, but offered an interview with Leicester, and he did turn it down because he wants a break. But
understandable.
A 2-3 month break before summer is good enough, and he can sign with Tottenham.
I think so too. That's
all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tottenham bottled it though, and they dropped to like 8th. That'd be embarrassing.
I doubt it because at the same time, like United's not doing too hot right now either.
That's true. But if we take a live look at the table, Newcastle have 2 games in hand, currently tied with Tottenham in 50 points. United 2 games in hand, also tied on 50 points. Brighton 2 games in hand on 46 points, and that's pretty much close enough. Villa's on 44, but
it's going to be interesting because whoever gets fourth.
We can.
I'm joking. Actually, no, I'm not joking.
No, you're not joking.
Hey,
your team pissed me off the other day.
If you and I can't get Champions League, Deo can't either. Okay, we can't have just one person being like we're in Champions League football.
Exactly.
No, we can't, and we will.
No, we can't.
We all gotta suffer in Europa League.
No.
Well,
we have a shot. You guys don't. So Chelsea. Sorry, but.
Chelsea are gone.
Chelsea don't.
They ain't playing shit next season.
They'll be Arsenal. They'll be like Arsenal.
We could still win the Champions League. We can still win the Champions League.
You just said you have no hope.
You did.
I'm just kidding. I'm clocked out. I'm clocked out this season. You guys know that. I'm getting ready for next season.
I'm all ready for the game tomorrow. I'm locked in. It's either I'm happy being mid-table, but it gets boring because nothing to really have fun, nothing fighting for. But if you're like relegation, every game matters. So it's
I'm just waiting for the Instagram post that says "Let's go, boys," and then afterwards, like that was so shit. Why are we so bad?
Hey,
come on, it's game day.
Clockwork.
Hey, don't disrespect it. It increases our odds of winning. Now, not by a lot, but it does increase the odds. It's all right.
I've seen you do it more this year than any other year, and this is the worst
it's because
year
I'm
I've been
locked.
friends with
I
you
know
for.
it's it's the Ted Lasso show. We're doing so good in that show right now. We're in second. It jinxed us. It jinxed us.
Spoilers.
That's not my fault.
Motherfucker.
It's not even. I'm just telling you. We're in second in the show. It jinxed us from the get-go. They jinxed us.
We're gonna get hate. We're gonna get dislikes.
For what?
God. All right. Anyways.
I didn't. It's not even the end of the season. We're like 4 episodes in.
Let's just move past it.
I'm just saying. I didn't even ruin anything that happened in the actual show. Just
thing.
West Ham's like goated somehow. I don't know how, but we're goated apparently.
Doesn't matter. Let's just move on. Let's not spoil anything more.